Look closely at these hands. Notice how they are turning the dials and locking the rig into place. You don't know what we're setting up, or why the lighting needs to be exactly at 5600 Kelvin, but you are still watching. You just experienced reverse information. Reverse information is a psychological technique where a creator shows a complex physical action before providing the context, forcing the viewer's brain to search for the missing puzzle piece. Capturing focus like this is a calculated move. Local entrepreneurs who master this technique stop bleeding viewers in those crucial first 3 seconds. In standard tutorials, creators often give away their best advice at the 5-second mark. They announce the solution, then spend 3 minutes explaining it. Once the mystery is gone, the brain registers the problem as solved. Viewers click away, and the retention curve flatlines. If you hold that answer back, the dynamic shifts. You build tension. The viewer has to stick around to find out how the physical process actually ends. By trying to be overly helpful up front, you are giving potential clients a reason to leave early. Your actual expertise gets buried because nobody stays long enough to see it. Executing the reverse information strategy requires a specific 3-step sequence. Step 1 is to demonstrate first. Notice how this barista starts pouring the milk before saying a single word. There are no graphics, no text, and no introductions, just the physical action. Step 2 is to prompt the viewer. You drop in short conversational cues like, "Watch what happens to the foam here." This directs their attention and forces them to actively analyze the footage. Step 3 is explaining the payoff last. You only reveal that you're making a Rosetta pattern once the art is actually finished. The verbal explanation validates what they just watched. Following this sequence turns a passive scroller into an active participant. You anchor them psychologically, and they will wait to see the final result. This approach relies on the board game mindset. The board game mindset is a cognitive framework where people learn through direct observation and trial rather than reading instructions up front. Think about the last time you learned a complex game. If someone reads a 20-page manual to you before you even touch the pieces, you tune out. But if they deal the cards, make a move, take a practice turn, you figure it out organically. You experience the mechanics first, and then the rules make perfect sense. Applying this to a video turns your tutorial into a cognitive minigame. The viewer actively tries to guess what you are building or fixing before you actually explain it. When they piece the puzzle together right as you reveal the answer, they feel smart. That intellectual investment translates directly into deep trust in your authority. Pulling this trick off once with your smartphone might get you a few extra views, but it takes more than one clever video to dominate a local market. Trying to consistently design these cognitive mini-games on the fly, balancing a camera on a stack of books in a cluttered office, is exhausting. The quality drops, and the upload schedule falls apart. Isolated ad hoc tutorials are too fragile to build a brand on. You need an environment built specifically to capture and hold attention week after week, without the friction of setting up gear every single time. Taking over a market requires abandoning single-use marketing tactics. You have to step into a systematized attention engine. The video podcast marketing system is a centralized content strategy, using one main recording session to generate multiple targeted video segments. A structured podcast lets you demonstrate products live and extract dozens of high-retention clips from just one session. Voxel Micro Video Labs by the Donn Allan Experience is the strategic partner that makes this possible. It is a dedicated production ecosystem providing the professional studio, the content strategy, and the psychological frameworks needed to execute these techniques at scale. Stop fighting for 3 seconds of ad hoc attention. Partner with Voxel Micro, build a podcast system designed to command focus, and turn casual viewers into loyal clients.